good one.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you. So I'd like to call to order the Montgomery County Industrial Development Agency organizational meeting. If we could take a roll call, please.
Chairman Beck,
Here.
Carol Shinneman.
Here.
Robert Harris.
Here.
Cheryl Reese.
Here.
Mark Walsh.
Here.
Amanda Ricchio. Lori Weingart.
Here.
Thanks, Andy. Happy New Year to everyone. I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday. So the only piece of business we have is for the organizational meeting is the resolution approving certain appointments and administrative matters of the agency. This was voted on and approved by the governance committee earlier tonight. So I'd just like to open it up for any comments. Lori, I think you might have been the only one that wasn't here for the governance piece. So if there's anything on here, we tried to reappoint positions that we try to do this based on what we knew people's skill sets were. So if there's anything you feel strongly about, please let us know. We can make adjustments.
Be on schedule A, Lori. You're still the secretary,
Okay.
and then there's
Yeah.
the other committees you'll see.
Oh, okay.
We put you on the marketing committee.
Oh, okay, that would be good for
That would be
me.
really good for that.
Yeah. That would be really good. I'll do that. Yeah.
We apologize, you have to be out here with Mark and I, but we figured we had someone to keep us in line. Yeah,
Yeah, I enjoy that.
perfect, thank you.
Chairman Beck,
Yes,
so Schedule A would be updated, to be attached to this resolution, that would include the career standard for the meeting.
yes, correct. Thank you very much for pointing that out. I forgot that. That's the one change. So if there's no further discussion, we can take a vote on this. We'll do a roll call vote on it, Andy, please.
Sure.
Oh, we need a motion, I'm sorry. Motion to approve. Cheryl, a second. Bob. Then we'll do roll call.
Cheryl Reese.
Yes.
Mark Walsh.
Yes.
Amanda Ricchio. Lori Weingart.
Yeah.
Chairman Beck.
Yes.
Carol Shinneman.
Yes.
Robert Harris.
Yes. And that's it. So I'd ask for a motion for adjournment on our organizational meeting. Cheryl, second by Mark. All in favor? Aye. Anyone opposed? Then the meeting is adjourned at 4:36. And then we're going to move right into our regular meeting. So I would like to, this is just our regular Montgomery County Industrial Development Agency meeting. Call it to order at 4:36 as well. We'll do roll call again, please. Amy.
You want to do the pledge first, or do?
We did it for the governance, so.
Oh, got it. Chairman Beck.
Present.
Carol Shinneman. Robert Harris. Cheryl Reese.
Present.
Mark Kowalczyk.
Present.
Amanda Ricchio. Lori Weingart.
Thank you. In the packet is the minutes from our December 12th meeting. Want to take a minute to look those over? Everyone. Is there any recommended changes for the minutes from December 12th meeting? If not, can I get a motion to approve the minutes? Bob, thank you. A second, Carol. All in favor? Aye. Anyone opposed? They passed. The minutes are approved. Communications. No communications this month. Anyone from the public wish to speak? We're going to take that as a no. There is no chairs report for the January meeting. And we'll move right into the director's report.
Yeah, as you know, January is a pretty busy month, in addition to the other county grants and stuff that we have to report on. We also have all of our IDA reporting and all of our projects, so those letters are all going out, and then staff will be receiving all the information back from that for the annual reporting for each of our projects. And that'll all go into our final parish report. It's due at the end of March, and that information is also utilized for our financial reports that Weston Company will be going to be taken care of sometime in February. So it's normal, it's standard, we do it every single year, and then end of March, we'll, as March board meeting, we'll be presenting with everything.
Any questions? Great, thanks, Ken. Financial report, Sheila?
Yep, so, no financials, until the auditors come in. If anyone needs anything or wants an intern, just let me know. The revolving loan fund report is included in your packet. Nothing unusual, except I wanted to mention, number 3, which I've just seen that as a typo there. But they came in, they paid, so they're actually current now, so everybody's up to date, February 21.
The only other big thing that came in with regards to financials is we did receive, we did close on the Mohawk for the solar panel. So we did receive their $250,000 IDA administration fee for that project, and that's been deposited in our accounts.
Any other questions?
Thank you, Sheila.
Marketing report?
Yeah, you wanna, Andy, you wanna thank you guys a little bit, just because we had a meeting today?
Yeah, so we had a meeting, this just came up today, and kind of just go through what our plan is for, this quarter and kind of throughout the year. We're gonna make a lot of updates to our website, there's some old information up there, and we wanna just refresh that, get some new direction on that website, take a look at the Exit 29 project website as well, and update that potentially with a new video, compare with some of the demolition that's taking place. And
Yeah, I think, as we all know, things are changing, so like, our projects are moving along, so new pictures to, for instance, the Exit 29 site looks a lot different than it does if you go to the webpage. So you're just getting some new, just keep refreshing everything in addition to, we went through some things internally, and there's some things we want to tweak. Nothing major, but just language on, certain drop downs, highlight some other things, in terms of available property and that sort of thing. Nothing gigantic, but just, internal cleaning of the websites and refreshing that sort of thing. And we've been kind of stressing, how to do more videos, and there's been a talk of a whole number of different ideas, including a snowmobiling video, which unfortunately we don't have much snow out there yet. But things like that, but then also, as we said, something at Exit 29, kind of, show the site a little bit more, where it is, where it stands currently. So stuff like that, just kind of trying to keep us up to date and, making sure everything kind of looks current. With websites, obviously that's the best thing is you can take new pictures and put them up there, and a lot of our projects are making good progress. So, we'd like to highlight those.
so we're also gonna do, some more focus on businesses around the county and take a refresh of all the pictures that we have, because we're kind of going through them, using them. So we want to, look at architecture, maybe some landscape fit for businesses. So if you guys have any ideas of, potential businesses that to focus on, or, just general pictures around the county that may be good for ad purposes, just shoot us an email.
Really just anything unique that makes our, county different than others, whether it be an interesting, building that a business is located in, or just even a landscape, because, obviously we're trying to package information, but, we all know that everyone likes pictures and videos. So, put some good information with a picture. We have a lot of obviously good, landscapes and that sort of thing around the county. So we're trying to kind of beef up our portfolio, if you will. So we have more at our disposal when we go to do things. We have more options to use.
And then just so you guys are aware, so if we met last, the governor obviously announced the CFAs. One of the CFAs that pertains directly to the IDA was the one that was submitted for the strategic planning grant from the Empire State Development. It's to be utilized for basically developing a county economic development plan. We have been working on something since we submitted that grant, and we have been in contact with the Empire State Development to kind of change the direction slightly of that grant, which would be more beneficial, we feel, as far as a more targeted analysis and a targeted plan, in identifying the potential couple new industry sectors. And we're working through that now with the Fair State Development and potentially looking at leveraging some national grid dollars for that. So probably by February's meeting, we'll be ready to present that plan to you guys to potentially help fund that and take that to the next level. I mean, it's a pretty significant investment, but it's one that we haven't done such as that in a long time since the brand new initiative. So we just want to make sure that we've got especially the 50,000, and then potentially what we can leverage from the national grid to actually, defray some costs for the IDA on that. But I mean, the dollars are there with the IDA, it's the next natural step. Obviously, we have distribution, we have food processing, we have the healthcare industry, where we want to try to identify something new to the county based upon characteristics, demographics, our location, in relation to the market and stuff. So this is going to go in that direction, potentially identifying an industry cluster in the county that we can develop around a couple of sites that we're currently working on throughout the county. So.
This was a lot of work that you had done with Orange County, you guys had done,
Yeah,
the
that's
whole
that.
cluster, so just a refresher. When Ken had talked about their trip down, and learning about the clusters and different ways of doing things in Orange County. So, also good news for the eastern part of the county when we saw Chalmers,
Yes.
Chalmers site, and as well as the announcement for the canal funding.
For the potential canal funding, the Chalmers site, obviously KCG did put the purchasing acquired property. They will be applying for their tax credits, and hopefully we'll have word in relation to that in the spring. We have been having communications behind the scenes with the state on that, at the county level. So, we're holding pattern until that application is submitted and to see what happens. Hopefully by March or April of this year, obviously we have a pilot in place that's still in place, and if the project goes forward, then we'll close on that transaction as well. And then obviously you guys can see the construction that's going around the markets out. It's moving right along through the winter months. Peter one has got the building erected, and they're working side internally. They'll be doing obviously landscaping and other things to once the spring comes. So things are moving along. There's some news out there, obviously, in the paper today with regards to the potential distribution type operation in the county, which we can discuss probably in a couple more months. And then the other big one was when Stanley did receive their final site plan approval from Florida for their million square foot potential distribution center spec building. Obviously, nothing would be built until there was a client. And a client was obviously mandated and committed to the site. So things 2020 does look pretty positive right now. So we're excited.
Great, thank you, guys. Thank you. Any unfinished business? I don't think there is. New business. So they were in the package, or they were emailed separately?
Yeah.
So emailed separately are a couple formalities that we have to do at the beginning of the year. The first is the annual board of directors evaluation. So we need those done if we could by, a couple weeks so that we can have them to assess those prior to the February meeting. So I know the staff will always be reminding me because I'm usually late to submit those. And we'd ask that you take a little time for newer members. I remember the first time I went through it and you're like, okay, what do we got to do? So just look through it. If you have questions, ask. Because it really did help us to create some different policies than what we did in our policies and procedures manual the last couple of years. So we used a lot of the information that came back from the evaluation. So instead of it just being a simple check process, it's actually been used. So, I encourage you, if there's any questions, just reach out. And, everyone here in the office will help to try to make it a little clearer if there's something that's not clear. Any questions on those? The other one is the financial and gift disclosure forms. Again, they're pretty simple forms. It's standard practice for anyone who serves on any of these committees at the county level. So just again, any questions, please reach out to staff here and they will walk you through and help you on those.
Yeah, just so you know, the financial disclosure forms that you're filling out will be for calendar year 2019. So what your status was on those in relation to calendar year 2019.
There'll also be the Joe from,
Yeah, Chip is receiving that too with regards to ethics, the ethics training. Remember before, you guys had actually come to the county, the past couple of years, you guys have gotten an email from HR with regards to the ethics policy webinar, and then you just sign up that you take part of it, so that will become
so just a couple of things to look forward to. And then the C on our agenda under new business is also the county administrative services action item. Ken, if you don't mind explaining this.
Yes, this is the one that we do yearly. This is in relation to, obviously as an agency, the agency itself has a contract with the county, because we're actually utilizing the county building, utilizing county staff, utilizing county equipment. So that's what this is. This is the one that we enter into every year with them. Give a little history, we got started with, I think it was like 16,000, so we've gotten it down to 17,500. I really want to take a look at that next year with the county legislature, because we are spending a lot of money as an agency with regards to marketing. And, as a part of, we don't get any marketing money from the county, so really the marketing portion that we're doing, we've been doing a lot of it over the past 2-3 years, all those costs have really been borne by this agency. So I just with the, beginning of 2021 in our budget, to discuss with the county executive and county legislature, just even more so, because of the work that we are doing on that.
Yeah, I'd encourage you to take a, give an estimate of what the in-kind services are that we're doing for this too as well, because I know that value's gone up and up since I've been on the board.
So,
And as long as it's under 74,993.
right, but they should be aware of it when we do the budget. Yeah, so the county executive just signed this one.
Any questions on this resolution? Can we get a motion to approve this resolution, Bob? Second by Mark. Roll call vote, please.
Bob Harris.
Yes.
Mark Walter.
Yes.
Amanda Ricchio. Laura Wenger.
Yes.
Cheryl Reese.
Yes.
Sharon Beck.
Yes.
Carol Schindler.
Yes.
Thank you. And the last item is adjournment. So if there's no further action items or any other discussion, I'd ask for a motion for adjournment. Cheryl, second. Lori, thank you. All in favor? Aye. Anyone opposed? Perfect. Thank you.
Like to inform.